Well guys, we are still in the van. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, we've been here since 7. Yeah, I fancy an area of the lake. There's still anglers in at the minute. Got till just over lunchtime on Tuesday, so we've got 48 hours. But yeah, just waiting for anglers to come home, and then we'll see. Fingers crossed. Well guys, we are here at Elphicks North Lake. It's Sunday morning and we're just waiting for, yeah, it's free up. Yeah, we've got a chance to fish now, but everyone's meant to be gone by midday, so we're, yeah, we'll get on with it then. See you in a bit. For a minute. Hello everybody. Well, finally we are set up. Yeah, waited a few hours for, you know, to be able to go in this swim that I fancied. Sort of middle of the pond. Yeah, from what I understand by walking around having a chat with the other anglers today is it's been doing bites pretty much all over, to be fair. Yeah, in the last week or so, it's done a few 40s, a few 30s, yeah, and a few smaller ones. So yeah, the wind's picked up now quite dramatically. Yeah, that's why I sort of had to hurry to get the bivvy up and whatever. The rain's coming down, and yeah, I've not seen anything as yet. Not long had the rods out, and it's 2:45 considering when we got here at 7 o'clock this morning. But yeah, we got till lunchtime, just after lunchtime on Tuesday. I got work Tuesday night, so yeah, we'll have to see how the session goes. I've just put 10 spoms out of crumb, ASM crumb, Key Bait Solutions, Monster Particles Tier 1, and some maggots. Just 10 spoms over the top of the usual maggot wafter rig. Yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. I might switch over if I need to. Maybe go to solids or whatever to try and buy a bite during the session, but we'll see how the night goes and play it by ear tomorrow morning. But yeah, if we haven't been blown away, it's forecast 50 to 60 mile an hour winds today, and we're a couple of days after the storm, and yeah, it's having another go. Right, I'm going to get the kettle on and I'll catch up with you all in a bit. Well guys, we're proper bivvy bound at the moment. It is torrential rain, and yeah, the wind has definitely turned up. Definitely had strong gusts. Yeah, bivvy bound, sadly. Yeah, keep watching, see if I see anything. Yeah. And at some point, if the wind dies off, I'll probably turn my alarms on. Going on at the moment. Fingers crossed for a carp. Well guys, quick update. Yeah, savage wind at the minute and rain. Completely bivvy bound. Not really happy with the rods, to be fair, but in this wind, the wind is hitting this valley sort of all over the place. It's yeah, it's not going one way, it's going in all directions, which is making spomming that difficult. They're out there, they're in the game. Yeah, could they be better? Definitely. But yeah, we'll see if the wind dies down after dark. I'm not going to hold my breath because it's not meant to die down till about 11 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, fingers crossed it does, because I could really do with putting some more bait out accurately. I'll speak to you in the night with any updates. Failing that, I'll speak to you all in the morning. Well guys, incredibly, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Just had a bite. All 3 lines were stuck together by about 3 or 4 branches. I finally connected with the fish properly, and unbelievably it's the big ghostie again that's paid me a visit. Absolutely mental. We'll get her out, check her over in a bit, and yeah, you'll see her again on the bank. Crazy. Well, there we go guys. Incredible. Weren't sure things went right earlier with the spomming and all that. Was a little bit sloppy with the wind. I got 10 out of 14 spoms bang on, but you still question it in strong winds, you know, whether your bait's getting down there properly and all that. And yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's a bit like deja vu. Here she is, yet again, the big ghostie. Half a pound down from last time, 46 pound. Yeah, she's still in immaculate condition. I was the last one to catch her back in December. And yeah, there she is again. What an incredible fish. But yeah, and the good thing is my mate Toby's just bagged his first one as well, so that's obviously a bit of a bite time tonight. Yeah, let's get her back and see what else the Association's in store. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Thank you, gal. There she goes, guys, going back. Look at the size of her. There she goes, thank you, gal. Good morning all. First morning. Yeah, we've just done the first night. Yeah, I mean, thing in carp fishing, you've just got to get bites and wade through them. You know, to go and catch the big ghostie again. Yeah, I'm gutted because you know, obviously there's lots of other big carp out there as well, but you know, you can't be disappointed in catching that one. Like I say, you just got to get bites and wade through them to get the ones you want. It doesn't get caught a lot, that fish. I actually caught it last back in December, so just over 2 months ago, about 10 weeks ago. So yeah, it's yeah, she's a little bit down. Still looks really good as she does. A little bit down at 46 pounds. She was 46 and a half the first time round. But yeah, that was all that happened last night. I actually, with this wind, as you can see, it's been up to sort of 60, just over 60 mile an hour gusts. And last night when I picked the rod up, when I had the bite, I had all 3 rods attached together via branches that had drifted down the lake, and it was absolute carnage for a while. Yeah, not only was I playing the other 2 rods, but I was also playing the fish at the same time. Luckily, as it come closer in, it all come apart and the branches come off. But yeah, it was just as well, really. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's looking good for another bite, to be fair. But I spent most of the night awake. Because I wanted a lull in this wind. I knew the wind was going to get up again this morning. It had a sort of a break early hours around about 3:30, 4 o'clock, where it was going to be between 18 mile an hour and 40 mile an hour. So I chose my moment to get some more bait out after having that bite. And yeah, you know, nothing as yet. This morning, I do like days here at this time of year, so you know you do expect to bite in the daytime. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're definitely in for another rough day today. Forecast shows it could get up to 60 mile an hour again this morning, so yeah, I think it already has been at times, to be fair. But yeah, I do think there's another bite or two in it yet. Yeah, you got my mate Toby down to the left, down the damn wall, and you've got 4 guys opposite. So yeah. At the moment, that wind, not only is it strong, you get out there, it almost takes your breath away. It's so cold. But no colder than it was 1 o'clock this morning when not only did I have a bite, but Toby had a bite at the same time. So, you know, this time of year, sometimes you're looking for them short feeding spells. And yeah, the carp choose what time that's going to be, and it seems to be that 1 o'clock in the morning period, which is odd. You know, at this time of year I always go by daytime. Daytime seems to always give you the bites, but that certainly hasn't been the case so far. Fingers crossed for a bite this morning. Yeah, we are on Monday the 21st of February. So yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, the wind's cold, but you probably expect it this time of year. But I think of late, the last couple of weeks, with the way the wind's been up, it's been mild. And yeah, it's quite a shock to the system when you step outside the bivvy. It's very chilly. Come on the carp. Well, just looked at the weather forecast for today. Yeah, this is set to stay until around about 3 o'clock when it's meant to drop off. It's still going to be here, but it's going to be sort of in the teens, sort of, you know, 18, 20 miles per hour rather than the 50, 60 mile an hour gusts we're getting currently. So yeah, hopefully we can get the rod slightly tighter, a bit tighter together tonight, get a bit more bait over the top, and hopefully if it eases, we'll be able to get some more bites. That wind is bitterly cold at the moment. But yeah, like I say, we're still early days really. I mean, I didn't get my rods out properly till about 3:30 yesterday, something like that, after waiting all day to get where I wanted to be. So yeah, fingers crossed, once it drops off we will get a bite, because it definitely seemed last night when I had the ghosty. Obviously Toby had a bite literally within 10 minutes, 15 minutes after, so, and that was a lull in the wind. That was definitely a lull in the wind, so I'm hoping that if it drops off again, yeah, we might get another chance. But yeah, I'll definitely feel better getting them rods slightly tighter together, you know, and get, you know, I'm not going to put loads out because I put another 10 or a dozen spoms out early hours of this morning, but it'd be nice to get another 6 or 8 spoms tightly over the 3 rods. Yeah, and I think that'll bite. Hopefully that bites another bite. But yeah, I'm going to sit behind the rods that I put out early hours of this morning. Until then, I don't think it's going to benefit me in any way by replacing them. Yeah, and obviously unless I see one, you know, I'm keeping my eye out on it down the margin there in the windward direction. If I see one nut out, then I'll put a rod to it. But as it stands, I've not seen anything, so I'm quite happy leaving them until the wind dies off. Yeah, give them another good helping of bait. There it is, guys, ready to go out again later. Monster Particles Tier 1, mixed with ASM, Key Bait Solutions ASM crumb and maggots. Yeah, ready for that lull in the wind to put a bit more out later. Fingers crossed it does drop off. Well guys, I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I'll turn my alarms off because the wind's got really strong. And as you can see, the middle rod is missing because I've got a big common which is just giving me the run around. He's in the next swim up, he's in the next swim down. He led me on a right merry dance, trying to take me down the shallow end, and I managed to steer him back in there. Oh yeah, that is wide. It's got to be close to 40 pounds, without a doubt. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Happy days. There we go, guys. Yeah, unbelievably. Got a bite this morning. Turned my alarms off because the Delkin was just going mad in the wind. Heard a tap, looked up, see the clutch start ticking, and second bite, second fish. How about that for a common? 39.5 of extremely long common. What a cracker that is. Absolutely stunning fish. Put up a right battle roar, this one did as well. Yeah, it took me, tried to take me down the shallow end. Landed it next door. Mental battle. But you can see why. Look at the length of it. What a cracking fish. You show you the other side. There it is. Happy days. Right, let's get her back. Hopefully we'll get another chance. Happy days. Life on the ocean waves. It is getting savage out there now. Close to 40 pounds, but I'm pretty sure behind me that net there is a 40 pound common. Can't believe it. Again, another rod that I cast out the dam last night. Yeah, it's gone. And yeah, that's beautiful common again. Right, I'm going to let my mate know and get it sorted out. Unbelievable, I weren't expecting that. 2 lumps today. The day's only young, it's only about midday, just after. Happy days. Oh, incredible. Still really windy. Third bite of the day. Thought it was a lot bigger than it actually is, but I'm still over the moon with it. Another big common, 39.6 this one. I'm sure I've seen this one come out in the past over 40 pound, but there she is today. Yeah, 39.6. What a cracker that is. Hey, mental. 2 39s and a 46 so far. Not even 24 hours with the rods in the water. Crazy. Show the other side quick. she is. Another monster common. Yeah, happy days. Let's get her back. See if there's any more out there. Happy days indeed. Finally guys, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Finally it looks like the wind's easing up. Actually starting to get a bit of a slack again on the back of the island now, which we didn't have earlier. So yeah, nice and overcast. It's looking good. Looking good for more bites, to be fair. Very nice, looks very nice. And where the wind's dropped, it's actually got warmer. That wind was bitterly cold earlier. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice afternoon. Hopefully we can get some bait out and be happy with it later. Although I was the lot I put out at 4 o'clock this morning, they went out sweet, so yeah, I'll be happy if I can get the bait out nice later on. Well guys, what a crazy, like I say, we ain't quite had the rods in the water 24 hours yet. Yeah, it's been mad really. What with the fact I've already done, this is my third winter trip down to Elphicks North Lake. Yeah, my first session back in December was when I caught my nemesis, the big ghosty, and then amazingly looks like we've become good friends now, catching it again on this session. But yeah, what a day. I mean, this morning when I was out looking out, and I got out first thing, it was freezing. The wind was freezing, and it just, I really thought the wind was going to, you know, play a big part in it, because it was freezing. I thought, you know, it might call the water down, might put them off the feed, but no, it's not been the case at all. I've had a bite on the middle and right hand rod today, over the bait, and yeah, a brace of 39-pound commons, which is yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's looking better and better as that wind starts to die, to be honest. Yeah, it's easing up very nicely. It'll make baiting up later easier, that's for sure. Yeah, it was coming through with some gusto. I mean, when I had to aim a fair distance right, even only fishing short range, you know, to get it on the spot. And but yeah, hopefully that won't be the case tonight. I'm not going to put any more bait out till around about 4:30, 5 o'clock, when I redo all the rods. I'm going to leave them for now. Yeah, I don't want to risk putting any more bait out there in case there's fish in the area feeding. But yeah, it's looking good. It is looking good. Fingers crossed me mate Toby down there will get a good one. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lovely afternoon. It's much warmer now, so we'll have a little wander about later on. I'll go up and see what Toby's doing, and have a cup of tea with him. We ain't been able to do that so far this session. What with the winds and heavy rain and that we've had. Not only that, I don't like being off my rods too long. I like to be able to sit here and watch what's going on. But yeah, he's only just literally along there. I can have a quick cup of tea with him and be back in no time. So yeah, sun's now coming out as well. It's getting brighter. Warming things and drying things out nicely. Fingers crossed for more. Well guys, you can't see them, but in there it's a big common carnage. Double take, and yeah, Two big commons again. What a session this is turning out to be. Right, they're very angry, let's get them sorted out. Well guys, here's the first part of a double take. Yeah, 29.5 common. Yeah, look at that cracker. The smaller one of the two, the other one's £40, 60 the other one, and I'll get him out to show you in a minute. I had to put him in the sling because I needed a net, a spare net. So, but yeah, that's a cracker, that one. Funnily enough, that double take happened as the wind calmed down, which was a result. Yeah, so they're out there, they're set out there. Hopefully, we've got a little bit less than 24 hours to go. Hopefully there's more in it. But yeah, I'm going to put this one back and get the other one out to show you. Absolute madness. What an incredible day's fishing. This is the third big common of the day. This one, the bigger, £40 6. Look at that one. What a beast. Yes, what a cracker that is. Buzzing with that one, without a doubt. Yeah. And I just put it as an I-30 because the other two, I said, cool, they've got to be £40 and they weren't. So I said, cool, that's an I-30 and it went £40. So, yeah, what a cracking fish. I'll show you the other side. What a carp. Oh dear, I can't believe it. What a fish. Third common of the day over £39. Jesus wept. What a fish. Excuse me for swearing, but I'm in the moment. Right, I'm going to get it back. Happy days, guys. Happy days. Scenes of good times. Big carp carnage. Good times. Good evening all. We have well and truly lost the light now. It is going. What a mental day for February. Absolutely incredible day. Yeah, I was just up there having a chat with my mate Toby. He's managed another one, which is a result, 22 mirror. So yeah, the wind's died off a little bit now. It's still there, but it's died off, so hopefully there may be more in it before we go at lunchtime tomorrow. Fingers crossed. If anything occurs in the night, guys, you'll be the first to know. Failing that, I'll see you in the morning. Well, there we go, guys. 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, so I'm waking up by this cracking. It's sort of like a broken linear on one side and double linear on the other. And a cracker at £30, 10 ounces. There we go, look at that. What's the crack that is? lovely fish. I'll show the other side quick. It's cracking on the other side. Yeah, well pleased with that. I'm giving me a wake up call. And another 30. Absolutely crazy. What a fish. What a kipper. Happy days, guys. Right, I'm going to get her back. Get me head back now. Brilliant. Morning up. Absolutely knackered this morning. Yeah. After having that bite early hours, I couldn't really get back off. Sadly. Yeah. But yeah, it's a different day today out there. Wind's died off. It's coming into this bank. Very slight breeze. It's overcast. It's looking good. But yeah, sadly, angling etiquette from the guy opposite me is yeah, there isn't none. Yeah. The chance of a bite this morning, I think, is very slim. It just literally cast all over me until I jumped out the bivvy. But, yeah, sadly, it seems to be angling these days. Most people you find are all right, but there's always one that has to try and ruin itself for others. But yeah, but still, they're out there. They'll be staying out there now till I go home, unless I go off. So yeah, fingers crossed they do. But yeah, another bite time in the early hours, around the 3 o'clock period. I had one and Toby had one, so yeah, hopefully there's more in it today. Got to be away at latest by about 1 o'clock today, so yeah, it's only about 7:30 now. So fingers crossed. I do find it frustrating though, knowing that I'm only fishing 9 wraps, and he must be casting 12 wraps to be all over me. So he's pulling back slightly now, but even so, you know, when you expect to bite in the morning and you've got leads crashing all over you, it's frustrating. Still, fingers crossed. I'll keep my bit of water settled, undisturbed, as much as I can. Hopefully they'll creep back in today. Hopefully. Well guys, considering I've been cast all over this morning by the guy opposite, keeping my water quiet as much as I can has produced that monster mirror. Don't know how big it is, but it's big. Certainly got some girth on it. Right, let's get the rod back out and get it sorted out. Happy days indeed. Well guys, what an amazing session this has been. 7th one of the trip. A fish that I've actually seen on the Elphicks page a few times, a lot bigger than it actually is. Yeah, this one has just gone £40 and 14 ounces. Absolute unit. Yeah, I can hear me guys, it's very windy again today. But yeah, £40, 14. What a fish. What a beast. Unbelievable. What a 48-hour session this has been. It was worth waiting 6 hours for the swim, that's for sure. Yeah, good times. Look at the width of her, look. What a carp. Happy days. Right, I'm going to get her back, guys. See if there's one more chance in it. Happy days. Thank you, gal. Well, guys, crazy. Second bite of the morning. And yeah, an absolute banger this one is. 29.12. Look at that one. What a cracker that is. Yeah, lovely big plates on it. Very, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Can't believe it. The way the session's gone again, absolutely mental. Third and final winter trip on Elphicks North Lake. Sadly, hopefully until next winter. But yeah, got one trip here in September, and other than that, we'll be waiting for winter again. Happy days. Right, guys, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, think about subscribing. By all means, follow me, Adam Carp Honeyset, on Instagram, or Adam Honeyset on Facebook. And one thing's for sure, we'll be seeing you on the bank again soon. All the best.